Alright, thing is on. Hello guys, Frederick here, and it's been a while since my previous video, sorry about that. Still, this is a deck video for my brand new Tempo Warrior deck called Lethal Weapon. Um, you may see the deck list on the right. I'll just quickly go through the cards and try to explain the card choices. Blood to Eater, new card introduced in the latest expansion. Very nice card, huge tempo swing if played for 1 mana, summoning 2/2 slime, giving you a board presence and damaging a minion and enabling the next card, the Execute, which is our removal for this deck, allowing us to quickly go through some huge tones, for example the 5/10 Druid Taunt tree. The Upgrade is an interesting card. You normally won't see this card played in, for example, Control Warrior or Patron Warrior or some other warrior archetypes. But since this is a pirate weapon deck, the Upgrade is one of the staple cards here. You want it to be played with the weapon, for example, upgrading the Fierly War Axe or even upgrading the 1/3 Rusty Hook to become a 2/4, not the Rusty Hook, but really dangerous weapon. Sometimes there are situations where you want this to become a 1/3 weapon, but it really depends on the game, and I would say like 90% you want it to upgrade your current weapon, not the not you know, the second part of the card of equipping 1/3 weapon. Zoth First Mate, huge card. 1/3 Rusty Hook, that's the weapon that upgrade gives, and the 1/1 body, which is a pirate, which will allow us to, you know, some huge plays, for example, turn 1 First Mate, turn 2 Coin into Bloodsail Cultist. To be honest, like this play turn 1 plus turn 2 with the Coin is a winning play here, but you know, this is a very nice card and one of the staple cards here. South Sea Deckhand, I not say this is a staple card, but very nice to have an extra pirate in your deck to enable the cultist. Also, that's the plane to damage charge minion out of your hand if you have a weapon equipped, and this deck normally you need to always have a weapon equipped with this deck. Fierly War Axe, Fierly Win Axe, to be honest, just a must-have card in every warrior deck. This deck list is not an exception. Bloodsail Raider, also one of the best pirates in the game in my opinion. Also a must-have in a weapon pirate deck. Usually it will become a 3/3 on a turn 2, which is very nice, but if played with, for example, Arcanite Reaper, will become a really huge threat, becoming up to, like, you know, 7/3 minion for 2 mana. That's huge. Cruel Taskmaster is a card like, you know, Execute, Enabler, also like the small health removal, and given like +2 attack on your own minion for some lethal weapon in the endgame. Very nice. Loot Hoarder, basically not the best minion in the game, but it's our card draw. We need some card draw in this deck. Acolyte of Pain just doesn't provide that much value, so I'm playing Loot Hoarder because of the 2 attack. So I can at least trade, for example, in the Shaman's Totems, especially in this metagame. Bloodsail Cultist, like, this is the best card in this deck list. 3/4 body for 3 mana, a pirate and also upgrading a weapon for +1/+1. This is just a huge. You do want this card to be present in your weapon pirate deck. Ogrimmar Aspirant, otherwise, is not that stable card. I'm still testing it out. I feel like this card might be swappable for some others. For example, you may swap it for a... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there we go. You may swap it for a bash to have some extra damage out of hand and extra armor if the meta is too aggressive, if you feel like. Also, I thought about Arathi Weaponsmith, just to have an extra 2/2 weapon, and the same 3/3 body, though the moniker just will become a slightly bigger in converting this deck to a more mid-range one, not the tempo one. Mortal Strike, though, just a direct damage out of hand by passing the taunt, and sometimes it will win you the game just because of the second part of the card, the 6 damage if you have less than 20 hit points. Dread Corsair, huge tempo card with our upgraded weapons. For example, if you have the Fearly Warx upgraded at least once, you'll have the Dread Corsair to be played for free. That's just huge for a tempo deck. Just believe it. I mean, that's no doubt that this card is just very nice. Kurkran Elite, though, not the best minion in the game, but this is an extra 4 damage charge out of hand. Normally you want this to be played to damage the opponent's face, especially against the weapon classes like Rogue or Paladin. Arcanite Reaper, 5/2 weapon, second best weapon in the game in my opinion, also a must-have in a weapon warrior deck. Grommash Hellscream, though, this is like debatable. I think I used to play the Ragnaros the Fire Lord instead of Grommash, but you know, Ragnaros requires some luck and RNG on your side, so I swapped that for the Grommash Hellscream as the ultimate finisher. Sometimes it's a finisher, sometimes it's just a 4 damage charge out of your hand, but normally, for example, if you're playing against the Tempo Mage, they will spend their removal, for example, their Fireballs or Polymorphs on some other minions like Corcoran Elite or Bloodcell Cultist. So you have to have some endgame card to end the game if the game goes up to turn 8 or turn 10 sometimes. So, this is a deck list. Feel free to experiment, feel free to play it, comment, let me know if you're success or not with it. As I said previously, try to swap Ogrimmar Aspirant if you don't have it crafted or you feel like this card just does not belong here. Yeah, and let me know on your results. Yeah, basically this is it. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.